Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we are going to be setting up the Nintendo Switch, because why not? And I'm going to give you a little tour around the UI as well. I've got the Joy-Cons separately, it's so exciting, so much fun, and well, I mean, you know, how much fun can menus be? Well, we're about to find out, so let's jump straight in. So I'm going to choose English because I speak English. I also have a little bit of French, a teeny tiny bit of German, and basically no Polish, but we'll crack on anyway. I'm also from Europe. Please read the important information. Okay. That's great, that's very important information. I shouldn't really be skipping it, but oh, it's searching for networks straight away, that's interesting. I've not done anything like this. Oh. You know, actually, I'm going to blur that out. I don't want anyone to see my Wi-Fi stuff, just because it's, I think it's just a little bit safer. So I'm going to set all this up and it's all going to be, in fact, no, I'm going to have to come back to this. I've got a long password. Now, I'm not even sure whether... I was just about to say I'm not even sure whether this will connect to the internet, but apparently it has, so, well, that's good. You know, it's good to show the setup. Where am I? Yes, I am from London, Lisbon. Well, those are two separate places. Set your icon and nickname. Okie dokie, I will do just that. Ooh, create your own icon. Ooh, this is new. Ah, so you can choose a me or a character or anything like that. Oh, wow, there's a lot to choose from. Well, maybe not too much, but I'm sure there'll be more in the future if, you know, they want to do that sort of thing. What am I going to go for? You know, I'm going to do my me character. In fact, no, I'll sort out me another time. For now, let's go with Samus. Let's get a background that is. Whoa, that's a lot of potential backgrounds. Let's go for red, because Samus is red and orange and stuff like that. Okay, now it is asking me to enter a nickname. Now, I don't get to keep this Switch, unfortunately, but no, you know what? I'm going to put my name in anyway. And, no, I've just realized, sorry, I just did something without even thinking about it. On the Xbox One, and I believe the PS4, but I'm not entirely certain about that, because I've never used the keyboard on the PS4, because, well, I just haven't had any call to. If you click the left stick in on the Switch, it goes into shift, like, well, shift. And, if you do it twice, you get into caps lock. Nice. So I'm just going to put in N-L-A-L. This is riveting for you, I'm sure. E-X plus. Easy peasy. This user will be added to the console. Well, I would hope so. Additional users can be added to this console if it is to be used by more than one person. But it's not, so we're just going to skip it. And, parental controls. You know what, let's have a look at them, because I wouldn't... set with smart device. That isn't out yet, so we can't do that. So set with this console, restrict gameplay. Restriction level, teen child, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Restricting purchases from the... yeah, okay, I'll choose a pin. I'll call it 1. Oh, why is that not showing? We've got a lot of signals bouncing around in this room, and I'm quite far away from the Switch, so I think maybe a lost connection for a moment there. So let's just go with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And that'll do. Re-enter the same pin. That was easy, wasn't it? Okay, that appears to be all the things you can control with the console itself. The smart device app isn't out yet, so you can't use that. But, okay, well, we had a look, didn't we? Setup complete. Now you can press the home button to open the home menu. I'm going to do just that. Oh, it looks just like, well, just like the pictures. So we got the usual buttons at the bottom here. So let's have a look in album, because we haven't seen that yet. So there aren't any screenshots in this location now. I believe, I'm not entirely sure about this, but just by pressing this button, unable to capture now. Okay, it's probably because it's a little bit meta for it. But let's try here, maybe. Just take in a screenshot. Let's go into album and see what we can do with it. Where's it gone? Of course, no, I thought I'd gone back to the menu. I thought I'd gone back to the menu, but of course this is just what the picture looks like. Editing and posting. We can enter text. Let's type in screen, because we're having fun. Okay, let's go there. Wow, that's big. This looks very similar to the Miitomo, I believe. The Miitomo sort of editing thing. Oh, you can put it wherever you like. And I see. So that's like a little. So let's pop it there. Screen. Now we can change the color. Ooh, let's go with red, because I like red. And done, I suppose. That is done. Yeah. Screen. That you can only add text by the looks of it. Can I add some more? Rough do. That works. Let me change position and angle. Angle. Oh, hang on. Oh no, sorry, I totally missed something. It's just well, I came back in it. Rotate left and rotate right. Ah, so we can have roof that way, and then we go over here, make it green, and well, anyone who doesn't call that a masterpiece, I would say is just a liar. That really is something quite special. Interesting to know, I've just come back in here and it appears that it saved a version of every single one that I made. So that's the original, that's when I put screen on, and that's where I put on rough. So yes, that's just interesting to know. It's nice to know that it doesn't sort of, you don't lose anything like that. Let's have a look in system settings because, oh, flight mode, cannot set this when this console is connected to the TV. Yeah, I'm connected to the TV because otherwise, how are you gonna see this stuff, you silly sausage? Screen brightness, again, connected to the TV. Screen lock after exiting sleep mode, press the same button 3 times to be able to use the console. The function is disabled when the console is connected to a TV. Sensible. Support, don't need any of that. Parental controls again. Let's go through the... Oh, press B. I've been playing too much Xbox recently, and with the stick under there, I pressed B instead of A. That's just embarrassing. Let's go back in here, see if we can change anything more now. Oh, I wonder what the pin could be. So the smart device, change settings. Yes, you see now it says there that you can only do those things. I suppose you could just restriction level none. Save, yeah, remember your pin. Change pin. Oh, no, sorry, no. If we just go back and press X, it looks like we can reset it. Resetting. Reset complete, and now there are no parental controls anymore. We can do what we like. Mum and Dad can't say a thing. We've also got internet settings, which I'm going to have to blur again. We've also got data management, and now it looks like that there's about 26 gig available. So the OS isn't taking up an awful lot of room. That's only, what, 6 gigabytes? So that's pretty good, and there's no micro SD inserted. I believe you need to update before you can do that. I don't know that for sure. I'm going to be exploring that, maybe, although it's not really a big deal. Data management software, there's no software, there's nothing in there. Save data screenshots, delete save data, manage screenshots. No, I tell you what, I'm getting really used to just using the Joy-Con separately. It's quite comfortable. Obviously, I'm not playing a game, so I can't say skip screen selection. So you can skip so that they will still be displayed in some cases depending on the software. Probably because, well, I'm the primary thing there. Edit icon, link to a Nintendo account. Oh, I'm not going to do that in this video because I don't want to give away my Nintendo account, amongst other reasons. Also, create an editor me. That's going to be another time. Don't you worry about that. Now I've got so far down the list as to come to Amiibo. Now I'm going to cover that in a future video, although it may go out exactly the same time as this video. I don't know, but it's going to be all about Miis and Amiibo and stuff like that because Amiibo require Miis to be registered and stuff like that. So, but yeah, anyway, themes now. Basic black and basic white, fairly straightforward, although that does suggest there are going to be more themes in the future, which gets me really quite excited. So that's all good. Basic black, that's quite nice. Maybe I'll keep it on like that. It would be nice if you could change it so that it would change to black when it gets to nighttime, but no, that's fine. I'm going to keep it on basic white for now. Notifications for finished downloads. Notifications sound. Ooh, did we get to hear it? No, that's a shame. Anyway, sleep mode, auto sleep, playing on a console screen, 10 minutes, sensible. Playing on a TV screen, 1 hour, sensible. Disable auto sleep when playing media content. That suggests that we're going to be able to get some Netflix or some videos or something like that on there. That's interesting. Stay tuned for that one. Controllers and sensors can change controller grip order and change controller grip order. Well, I pressed B again, I'm an idiot. I'm not sure really. Press L and R on the controller, 2 players is also supported. Oh, L and R, I always do ZL and ZR. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, that's straightforward. Controller vibration, yes. Calibrate. Oh, you can calibrate the control sticks as well, and motion controls. Ooh, now we're getting into what we consider fun. Hold down plus or minus on the controller you wish to calibrate. If it's a Joy-Con, make sure it's, detached from the console first. Okay, I'm going to do this one at a time. I'm going to start this with the blue one. So, hold that down. Remove any straps or accessories from the controller. Place with the controller with the control stick facing up on a flat, stable surface. I'm gonna have to use my shelf over here. I'm gonna have to reach. There we go. Calibration complete. It's as simple as that. You just place it down. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother doing the other Joy-Con because That was fairly dull. Test input devices. Interesting. I've pressed B again. Test controller buttons. Check if the controller buttons are working properly. Test the touchscreen. Oh, you see, that's interesting because we've never seen anything like that before. The symbol for what you press will appear here. A, X, Y, B, Z, R, Z, L, R, L, L click, R click. Up there, dip, dip, do. Yep. Oh no, I pressed the home button. That takes me back. Whoops. And now interestingly it says unable to check home button, capture button, power button, volume buttons, or sync button. That's unusual, but plus, minus. Still good that it's there. You know, you can just test that and it looks a little bit like you're playing some mad game. Maybe this could be a game because we don't have any games for this year. TV output resolution, we can pick 1080p. I'm not going to change anything because that might, although RGB range, I wonder whether that's going to be too, no, I'm going to leave that alone. Adjust screen size. Now this is interesting because I'm using a monitor. It does proper full 1080p and most screens do these days, but some older screens don't. So you can change the size of the displayed screen. Oh wow, that would be bad. So that you could do the same on the Wii U so that you don't miss out on any menus or anything at the side that might be clipped otherwise. So that's a good little thing to have. Screen burn-in reduction, reduce screen brightness after 5 minutes of inactivity. Always good to have. Keep your tech running nicely. TV sound, stereo, mono, surround. Pretty straightforward. System update, console name, NL Alex's Switch, language, English, region, Europe, date and time. And yeah, it's got the date and time bang on. Although I've probably gonna have to blur that. Sound again, mute when headphones are disconnected. Now this is interesting, when you disconnect headphones from the Switch, it will mute if you have this on, which is, well, it can be quite handy, you know, sort of if you don't want to just, you know, you just unplug them or they come out accidentally and you're on a bus or something and everyone realizes that you're playing snipper clips. And then everyone's jealous and then tries to steal the Switch away from you. That's a real problem. Serial numbers, important information, intellectual property notices, additional information, receive news. Can't do that because can't connect a Nintendo account at this time. It turns out, yeah, you can't because it's not out yet. Formatting options, that sort of thing, yep. And that's about the whole kit and caboodle of it. I will just double check to make sure. Sleep mode, I'll see what happens when... no, that might disconnect and that might upset the capture. I'm not going to do that. Let's have a look at controllers. Does that just change grip order, pair new controllers, close? That's pretty straightforward. Album, eShop, news, neither of these work at the moment. And this is where your titles go. And pretty much as straightforward as that. I'm a little bit disappointed that you can't change the size of the icons here, because I'd like them to be a little bit smaller just so you can have more of them. Because funnily enough, I get an awful lot of titles sent my way. Maybe, you know, sort of in an update or something like that. They'll add folders or something like that. Maybe there are already folders there, but I can't do anything about that because... Oh, and Alex's page. Okay, so profile, friend list, add friend, user settings, even more stuff. Edit icon, link to a Nintendo account, pretty straightforward. Friend list, you can have even more fun online and play with your friends. Add lots of friends and play lots of games together. You heard it here first. Can't do that again, online doesn't work. Link to a Nintendo account, no, but you know, it's nice to know that that's there. So, you know, I'm going to really quickly change the theme so that it's the dark theme, just to show you what that looks like. And that looks like that. Nice and dark. I suppose if you're playing, you know, sort of quite often, I wake up before my girlfriend does, and I like to play a little bit of the old games beforehand, so having it on the dark setting would be an awful, you know, lot nicer first thing in the morning when it's still dark outside at 6:30 in the morning because my body hates me, and, you know, sort of I can just, you know, crack on and play a bit of Switch. Nice. And, well, that's about the size of it. There's nothing really else that we can show you at the moment. I'm going to be covering the Miis and the Amiibo in a single separate video, so make sure you check that out there as well. You can click that card. Hopefully, when it actually comes out, you'll be able to click that card. And all that's left to say is, hold the phone there, lovely people. Breaking news. I've just discovered a brand new part of the UI that I didn't originally know about, and I thought, you know, I'm going to tell you because I want this to be as complete a video as possible. In fact, I've found two things. One of which is this. Say you're just, you know, sort of on this screen right now and you want to check how much your battery's charged. You can tap on it when it's out of the dock and everything, but when it's in the dock, you can't use the touchscreen. So what do? ZL, ZR at the same time? 41%. It's as simple as that. And that's only a little thing. What's a more important thing is the quick, is it the quick menu or the quick settings menu or something along those lines? Basically, all you do is you hold down the home button and up it pops. And at the moment, because I'm docked, you've only got sleep mode and flight mode. Flight mode, which doesn't even look like you can do, probably because I'm using wireless controllers. If maybe you had a wired controller, one of the hoary ones, you could get away with that. But there is also brightness control in there and auto brightness if you're on the handheld mode, but I can't show you that easily. I'd have to change the whole setup. Just believe me that it's there. Anyway, let's get back to that outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you waggle that subscribe button like a pair of Joy-Cons? I am really liking the separated technique, really enjoying that, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.